Red light district.
Have you ever been to Amsterdam?
No.
I also have not. I feel like it may be...
Isn't red light district just where whores are? Ladies of the night.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's
Roxanne.
yeah, exactly. I'm pretty sure that's
Is Roxanne about a hooker?
you don't have to put on the red dress.
Leave it down in the comments. Is Roxanne about a lady of the night?
Somebody needs to talk to Sting ASAP.
That's who does that?
I think it's
Roxanne.
it's either Sting or the police, which is
Pretty sure
basically
it's the
same,
police.
What and who sings for the police?
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah. Don't fact check me. And on that fact check, let's do it again. Welcome back, everybody, to the Things and Stuff podcast. My name is Dom. I like to talk about things.
And I'm Zach, and I talk about stuff. And together, we make
the Things and Stuff podcast. That worked out pretty well.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
I had to look.
I'm pretty sure we would have turned into Fat Go Tanks.
Or just like a square.
What would our name be?
Dominic, Zachary,
Zachanik? Or Domazak?
Domery.
Whoa. Domery? I don't like that.
Domery.
I think Zachanik would have to be it.
Zachanik. Garpoli. Zachanik
Garpoli. And on that fusion note, we got something for you today. As we do every day. I almost didn't crud wipe. He didn't crud wipe, but it's okay.
I peeped.
Today. Oh. Cheers, man.
Cheers.
And cheers to you guys.
Cheers.
Today, I am not drinking Alani. I am drinking the ever wonderful Ghost Energy. The new flavor, which is spectacular. Can you guess what it is from these colors? You're correct.
Fruit punch?
It's what?
Fruit punch.
You're not
Cherry.
completely incorrect. You're just 100% wrong. It's Strawbango. Strawbango Margarita. Strawberry and mango margarita mixed into one. It's quite lovely.
Cherry slush.
Cherry slush, you can't go wrong with cherry slush. But the Ghost Energy drink is another certified smacker.
Just a fucking slam.
A slam, a home slam dunk,
Field
and
goal.
a home run. Field goal is volleyball, right?
Soccer.
It has to be. You play soccer on a field, and then there's goals, so it has to be. That's the only thing that makes sense. Soccer or football, which is technically the same thing.
I mean, we're American. We say soccer because it's actually football season right now, so it's a little confusing.
That it is. Go Fins! I don't care about anything about football. Don't quote me on that. I just know a lot of people that go to the Dolphins games, but they don't actually go for the
They just get
football
blitzed.
game. They just get absolutely blasted.
Yeah.
And it looks
As
like
you
a
do.
good time.
As you do.
Have you ever been tailgating?
Once when I was younger, like I wasn't old enough to drink. I was just there because the families were there.
It looks like a great time. I myself have never been because I've never been invited.
It just got sad. It just got sad.
As we do here at the Things and Stuff podcast, we get sad sometimes.
It's a roller coaster of emotions.
Truly.
We try and keep it. I'm holding it in. There was a burp. There was a burp coming.
I thought you just lost your train of thought.
No. Not even.
Maybe even though. Have you ever been on the Shikra?
Yeah, at the gardens.
Yeah, at the
the
gardens
gardens?
of Busch. And we ain't talking
Do they
about
still have
beer.
the horses, the Clydesdales there?
What?
They used to have horses there, man.
Really?
Yeah. Anheuser-Busch used to hella endorse Busch Gardens.
Are you making this up?
No, they used to have the
It sounds
Clydesdale.
completely fabricated.
Look it up. Busch Gardens Clydesdales.
Busch Gardens. How would
Busch-
one spell a Clydesdale?
Clydedale. Clydes.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything.
Clydesdale.
Busch
Clydes. Clydesdale.
Busch Gardens.
Clydesdale.
Clydesdales. Son of a bitch. CLY. Clydesdale horses. Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. That's not the same thing.
What? What?
BuschGardens.com. Meet our animals, which do not. The Clydesdale horse is a breed of draft horse, a horse meant for work such as farm labor. What are we doing here? What do they have? How do these roller coasters run?
They're all run on Clydesdale horses.
Talk about horsepower.
Yeah.
Have you been to Busch
Have you ever
Gardens?
seen a Clydesdale horse?
Bro, I didn't even know that existed.
Those things are massive. Horses are big fucking animals.
Horses are low-key terrifying.
Yeah.
They're massive. They could end you with the slightest effort of
Like a moose.
Oh, bro.
Moose
are even bigger and more terrifying than
Moose are massive.
That's a bit of a tongue.
Moose
are massive.
Moose are massive.
I want that on a shirt.
Hey, that's the new band name. Moose are massive.
Moose are massive. The new hardcore band from South Florida.
Moose are massive.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Have you been to Busch Gardens recently?
You like syrup?
I thought we were from South Florida, not from. Wait, there wouldn't be any mooses in South Florida. This band is all over the
Imported.
So why is your mascot a moose? Look, man.
He's got sunglasses. Check this riff out.
Got big horns, got sunglasses. What more can you need? But you're from South Florida.
Sam, Busch Gardens, what about it?
Bro, have you been to Busch Gardens recently?
Negatory.
It is in rough condition.
Really?
I went.
Is that why it's so cheap?
Yeah, bro. Tickets, annual pass to Busch Gardens is like $70.
Annually?
Yeah.
And that doesn't even get you into one Disney park.
No, it doesn't even get you parking.
As a child.
I went a couple years ago, and when I tell you the tracks on these roller coasters were so rickety and squeaky, I truly, honestly felt at any time that cart could have went off the rails.
On even the
There's no new rides. It's all the same things. Everything is the same. And then a couple times, and I'm not talking once, like once a bird might fly into a power line or something, multiple times the rides lost electricity.
What?
Yeah, dude. I think they need to start charging a little bit more so they can start fixing things up.
So there's one. So this is something. I watch a lot of like YouTube videos that are like not like self-help. I guess
secret
like,
hacks of Disney.
Yeah, secret hacks. Not even that. But it's like if you have a product, you don't want to sell it short, because then the quality diminishes.
Right.
Like, it's the same thing. Like, Disney has to be so fucking expensive because there's so much shit. Like, just imagine how much it costs to light off those fireworks at every single park every single fucking day.
Thousands of dollars.
Fun fact, the company I work for does most of the produce to all of the resorts at Disney.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
I went to Discovery Cove.
How was that?
A while ago. It was pretty incredible. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I did not know what to expect because I'd never been there. I'd never even heard of it, to be honest. But for the day, you pay for your admission pass.
Yeah.
This includes just your general stuff. You can walk around. Your general admission gets you free lower level beers and
What's a lower level beer?
Miller Lite, Bud Light, Busch, things like that. Not Gardens, but it's probably cost the same. You for one general admission ticket into Discovery Cove could probably pay for a family annual.
How much was it?
I don't remember, but it wasn't crazy expensive. But it includes a lot.
What is Discovery Cove again?
Sorry, Discovery Cove.
Hey guys,
Bringing it back. Discovery Cove is, I think, I'd assume a SeaWorld owned park that it offers. You can swim with dolphins. You can swim with a bunch of fish, and the craziest thing is they have this man-made reef in there. Everybody can go in and swim at any time, and there are just dozens of stingray flip-flying, gliding around, and you think, "Holy crap, stingrays!"
Where's Steve Irwin?
Everybody, I must have heard that like 47 times.
I bet.
It's like, there's stingrays in here?
I know that stingray when I see it.
Aren't they what killed Steve Irwin? Like, yes. But these stingray, I don't know if they did it themselves or as in the park, or it's just the type of stingray they were. Their tails were rounded. They just look like little fingers. They were long.
Probably different species.
That's what I'm assuming. But boy, oh boy, were these stingray large. I'm talking like, I think the biggest one they said had a wingspan of 7 feet. And these things are just flip-flying and gliding around while you're swimming.
That's cool. That's
It's
really cool.
amazing. And that's included in your general admission. You can just go and swim with them, interact with them.
So there's like more expensive packages?
So you can upgrade and get the swimming with the dolphins package,
Yeah.
and you can swim with sharks as well. Nothing cool like a dangerous shark, but like nurse sharks, little hammerhead type things.
There was
that.
actual video. It was just on Instagram. It's actually I think it's a page called like Dangerous Underwater or something like that.
Nature, you scary.
Yeah, the ocean's scary. I think we've talked about this many times. But the guy was snorkeling at a reef, and there was very limited visibility, and he just pans the camera to his side, and it's like a freaking bull shark just swimming next to him, and it's just like you just get that like spine tingling thing because you know that shark knows he's there. Mm-hmm. That shark knew he was there forever ago.
Yep.
And Buddy looks to his side. He doesn't freak out or anything,
which is good because if he did, it would have been worse.
Yeah, and it's just that I must have watched it like 10 times just because I couldn't get over the fact that he's just like snorkeling, low visibility, and then fucking Bruce,
Boom.
Fucking Bruce, mate.
Bro, sharks are wild, and luckily, I mean,
sharks.
Luckily,
I think sharks are a little misunderstood though.
They're definitely misunderstood. They're
like. I wholeheartedly believe people when they say sharks don't want to eat humans because I don't think we technically could be suitable meals. If you think about it.
We would be suitable meals. But the problem is, check me out.
A lot of bone.
I was in marine science, so I know a thing or two. The reason there are so many shark attacks is because, one, mostly they're on surfers because from the bottom up, somebody on a surfboard looks like a turtle.
Oh, turtle or seal or something like that. I could see
it. And then another thing is, anytime you hear, 90% of the time you hear about a shark attack, it's almost never fatal, as in like they don't get completely eaten. They get an arm bit off or they get a chunk of their leg bit because they go up and that's how they figure stuff out. It's like, yo, what are you? Chomp, I don't like you. See you later.
Yeah.
And that's it. But they got...
As one would say, they're doing it for science.
They do it for science.
It's for science.
But they happen to have like a 2-ton bite force, so it hurts.
Yeah, it's like it's the same thing where it's like a gator probably doesn't want to eat you.
Nah, a gator will eat you. It'll just take you out. It'll death roll you for fun. You gotta stay away from gators.
What about crocodiles?
It's been a while.
Caiman?
Caiman are definitely, I think caiman are the most aggressive of the
3
gator species. Of the
the large reptiles.
Yeah, I think they're the most aggressive.
What about a freaking Komodo dragon, man?
I was just going to say, I actually think Komodo dragons are more aggressive than that. Komodo dragons will murder you in cold blood.
Because so this is one of those conversations where we talk about it. It's like people are always like, "Oh my God, you have to protect these." It's like running into like a freaking bobcat or a mountain lion.
Yeah,
something that It doesn't know when it's going to eat again. It sees a fat hiker, winded and wounded,
wounded, nice and sweaty and salty,
greasy. His pheromones are just coming off. The cat hasn't seen something so fat in his life. You know, it's the same. It's just the same thing. Like it's exactly what we would have done as like hunters back in forever ago.
Yeah.
You see a fat boar, you're gonna go after that fat boar. You're not gonna go after the sickly looking boar. You're gonna go after,
nice fat,
nice
juicy hog.
Yeah, right. And it's just you can't fault the animal for going after what is potentially a good meal. And technically, any human besides malnourished people would be a good meal for any animal.
Yeah.
The average human is what? 5'5"?
5 what?
Height. 5'5"?
5'5",
right? You'd say between men and women, I'd say the average height's somewhere around like 5'5", 5'6", somewhere around there.
Anybody who's hiking probably, because anybody either shorter or taller are probably not doing that.
Yeah.
That's just assumption.
Yeah, I don't know enough. So, but it's just, 5'5", 100 and what? Say 100 at least 50 pounds.
Nice and sweaty.
Yeah. 150 pound person, 5'5", just fucking.
And for the apex predator, that is the cat race. That is.
But it's the same thing with like a shark.
Easy picking.
It's the same thing with like a shark or an alligator or a big cat or a lion or a wolf or anything like that. You just have like, you're in their territory. They are actively looking for their next meal, and you're not capable of fending yourself off.
So I wanted
because
to
you don't want to hurt the animals.
Well,
it's like not bringing a gun when you're going hiking in bear country.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I'm not gonna shoot a bear. Well, that bear is going to eat you.
He's going to rip you into shreds.
Yeah.
But I always when topics like that come up, they always say somehow the term humans are the apex predators of the world gets thrown in there, and we are only at the top of the food chain because, well, that, but also this. If we don't have technology, like real deal technology, we are nothing to these things. Like there's a new movie that came out. I don't know what it's called because it looked so dumb. I didn't have any interest in it. But in the trailer, it's Idris Elba, which is a great actor. I love most of what he does. He's in Lion Country, and for whatever reason, there is a lion hunting him and his family. And towards the end of the trailer, it shows him like throwing hands with a lion. Bro, nobody in the history of Earth could throw hands with a lion and live. Nobody.
I don't know. Ancient humans were kind of crazy.
Yeah, but
modern humans, no.
They're going out in. No, I'm talking like no weapons, no spears, no hunting party.
Oh, yeah.
He's literally just fisticuffs with this lion. And the lion, in the trailer, the lion jumps on him and he's like throwing an uppercut or something. Like, come on, man.
That lion was going to destroy
you. You were dead before you even knew you were dead.
So, yeah, that's like one of those things where like a human is never going to beat a gorilla one-on-one.
What if we had 20 shotguns?
No weapons. A human, just human.
That was a throwback.
Yeah, I know. 20 shotguns might be enough.
Now, are we holding all 20 shotguns at the same time?
They're just all on your shoulder.
Do we have it rigged?
But yeah, no, there's no way. Like, you're not winning a fight against an alligator. Like, if you have to fight the alligator, I don't know. Maybe alligators are a little bit different. The
thing is, if an alligator gets you, you're done. If you can avoid it, you're good. But in the water, absolutely done.
Yeah,
so.
no. Have you seen that another video? Have you seen the one where they're like on a boat and the alligator just like comes up out of the water and starts swimming beside them? It's the most terrifying looking
No,
video.
but I've seen one where they go to check a fish trap and they're pulling it up. It's like, God damn, this is a big old fish. And you just see the jaws of a massive gator come up. He's like, what's up? And then he goes back down.
No, so the one I'm talking, they're on a boat. It's like a speedboat. They're on a speedboat going down some like river, whatever, probably in Florida, and you literally just see this massive gator surface next to them and just keep up with the boat, and then go right back under the water.
I have to find this.
It was on Instagram. It's just crazy. It's just on Instagram.
Gator with speedboat. Let's see what happens.
Alligator and boat. It's just crazy.
That sounds wild. I just feel like I'm not gonna be able to find it, but we'll keep you updated.
Yeah, if we find it, we'll let
If
you
we
know.
find it on Instagram, we'll share it. On
Nature,
the
you
story.
scary.
Nature is incredibly scary.
Yeah.
Humans are just too fragile to exist.
Nowadays.
Yeah, like the Neanderthals, they were built different, quite literally. They had thicker bone structure. I'm sure their tendons were stronger, less frail joints. Because, bro, if you're walking out in the wilderness and you snap an ankle, you're done.
Oh,
You're done.
You're gone.
That's it, buddy. You're finished. If you can't tell,
But
we
that's probably
used to watch a lot of Discovery Channel.
But that's probably most animals, right? Like if a monkey breaks his leg.
I don't know, man. I saw, going back to alligators and crocodiles, I saw a post. I don't know why it came up on my feed, but it was showing like different animals with should have been life-ending injuries just vibing. Like there was alligators with the tops of their mouths snapped off, just out there, just vibing, just living in real life with this severe injury, and then they just get over it.
That's too much.
It's too much for us frail humans to endure. You know what else is too much for us humans to endure? The loss of a monarch. Let's talk about that.
The queen's dead.
The queen hath fallen. R.I.P. Queen Elizabeth. She was on the throne for 70 years. 70. I can't even fathom. I don't even know many people older than 70. But she was on the throne. She was ruling. Are you looking for it?
Yeah. Keep going. Just
I
keep
hope
talking.
you can find it.
I hope so too.
I don't even know many 70-year-olds, but she was ruling for 70 years. And then now this new guy, Prince Harold Philip.
I don't think he's new.
Philoprian. He's not new, obviously, but he's going to be the new ruler. But he's also like ancient. So I think that's the problem. The family line, the bloodline, is just getting a little bit decrepit.
Well, didn't what's their faces get like excommunicado?
One of them, yeah, the one that married the American. I think they're just vibing out in America now. Haven't heard anything about them.
See,
on
this
the subject.
this isn't the one I was talking about, but this guy's on a fucking kayak.
Oh, I've
and
seen
it just
that.
fucking comes up. He's on top of it.
Like, oh, this is a big log. Oh, it's a gator.
Yeah.
Holy
This is-
shit.
I'm pretty sure this is the same one. Yeah. They're just fucking going on the speedboat, and you just see the fucking. Yeah, this is it.
Holy shamato.
He's fucking just keeping up. He's swimming as fast as a speedboat.
And it's a big old gator, too.
Yeah, save that so we can. They can
Holy
see what we're talking-
shamoly.
that's not like no.
We'll try to throw it on top of the video here. So let's see if editing Dom can make it happen. It would be like more towards the center. So it would be in the middle. Oh, gosh. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, we failed to bring it up because we brought it up in the last video that didn't get published because
been a while.
problems. It's been a while. We have a new setup.
Yeah, we got some stuff going on.
And if you don't know, hopefully you can tell the quality is better because we got a camera.
Yeah.
Like a camera, not just a webcam.
It's a Canon.
It's a Canon M50 Mark II. Do
Bomber.
your research. It's so far it's been a journey. It's been a journey trying to get it all set up. Every time I figure out something,
New problems arise.
Yeah. But I think that we got it down, at least for this video.
It looks
Hopefully, well, last time it looked good too, and then it came out trash.
Looked like shit.
Looked like absolute hot
Yeah,
water
so,
garbage.
just so the last 2 episodes, actually, the 20th episode,
Yep.
and then the one before that, both just came out, like, the 20th episode didn't record, and then the other episode after that, it was all blurry.
It was blurry, and it got exported as the wrong file, so I couldn't even upload it to edit it and put it out in crappy form if I wanted to. So, like, hopefully, I think we got it down this time, hopefully. But let us know what you think about the new setup.
Yeah.
Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you not care at all?
Let
us know. To the 2 people that still listen to this podcast, thank you. We love you. Also, I don't know if you saw, we got our first, not hater,
I saw him.
but kind of hater.
Yeah, he told us to find a niche and focus on it. I mean, he's not wrong.
What he said was not wrong.
He's just a D-bag.
It's just like, come on, bro. So what he said was basically
Nobody wants to listen to 2
nobody
dudes.
cares about 2 random dudes talking. But that's not true because those are the podcasts that I listen to. Granted,
They're famous random dudes.
they're more famous or they're comedians or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's still the conversation that I'm there for.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why we like doing what we do, is because somebody asked me, what's your podcast about? And I said anything and everything. We don't have a focus.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, you should change that because yada, yada, yada. Like, what do you listen to? And I said, people talking about nothing. My favorite podcast is Hey Babe by Sal Volcano and Chris DiStefano.
Yeah.
They talk about the most ridiculously random things ever. But they're 2 pretty famous comedians.
They're famous comedians. Yeah.
And they're just hilarious. But sometimes we get some funny stuff in here.
Yeah.
We get some good banter.
A lot of our talking is for our own sake.
Yeah, I'd say.
This is us talking.
It's like a release.
Yeah.
It's like a vacation from life. This hour and change that we get to converse with each other.
I mean, what would we even fucking? What would be the niche?
That was a thing. So
we've actually talked about this.
We talked before we started the podcast. We were like, what is it going to be about? And of course, gaming came up, but we don't play enough games to
Not
have
anymore.
a gaming contest.
Not
We don't play enough games to have a gaming podcast. Like we're not good enough at WoW to have an in-depth podcast that talks about it all
I think
the
that's
time.
too niche. WoW's on a downspin.
Yeah, it is.
Bellalar took that freaking.
Yeah, and like we don't know enough about lore. We don't know enough about the mechanics. All yada yada. We can't do Monster Hunter because we don't play that enough. I don't even know how the Third Fleet podcast is still going. I listened to like a couple of the episodes, and after 4 episodes on one game, what else do you talk about? That's 4 hours talking about one game. What else do you talk about?
More stuff.
The same stuff?
No, you just have to try not to over talk about. You have to minimize what you talk about and cover everything on that one. Like a video on long swords.
Can you imagine trying to talk about long swords for an hour? I couldn't do it.
I couldn't.
I couldn't do it.
But
I couldn't
like-
even talk about the switch axe for an hour.
And I love the switch axe.
maybe
I
the
could talk
switch
about
axe.
the hunting horn for an hour.
I probably could, yeah.
No, it's just there's so the only way I've thought about to remedy it is the problem is we just don't instead of doing one long podcast, Maybe we should do different segments of different topics that we like. Like instead of doing 1 hour long podcast, we could do 6 episodes.
10-minute
episodes.
snippets.
Yeah. Where for 10 minutes we talk about this week in music or our music, metal, whatever. What's going on in music.
Nickelback came out with a new song.
San Quentin. Bro, Nickelback's
Shout
song
out-
is good. It's
Shout out
good.
to Nickelback.
It's
Shout
good.
out to Nickelback.
Shout
I will
out
defend
to
Chad Kroeger.
Krieger.
Kroeger.
Craig.
So here's a
Freddie Krueger.
Here's a question: is he the owner of the multinational? That's not right. The National Food Mart Kroger's. Or
We're looking at you, Chad. Chet.
Chad.
Chet?
Is he still married to Avril Lavigne?
I don't think so. She's been around the block.
She's a nice girl. You don't know her.
Was it what's his face from Sum 41 with her?
Yeah, I think he was.
Isn't that Pierre? Is his name Pierre?
There's no way his name is Pierre.
He's French.
Dude. I know it's French. He's French Canadian.
French?
I'm part French. My name ain't Pierre.
I'm part French.
I am part French.
Parlez-vous coucher avec moi?
I don't know what that means, but I got some French in my bloodline.
Parlez-vous coucher avec moi means you want to have sex with me.
Does it really? Wasn't there a song that had that as its chorus?
Pretty sure.
And we were singing that as kids. Well,
I don't think that's what they were saying.
voulez-vous coucher avec something like that.
Anyone who
Something like
speaks
that.
French, let us know.
Anybody who has the smallest bit of linguistic idea of what they're saying, of what we think we're saying, let us know in the comments. Let us know in the comments. What were we talking about?
Avril Lavigne.
Avril Lavigne.
Skater boy.
She Avril Lavigne's got some bangers, dude. I don't care what anybody says. Skater boy, complicated. I'm trying to sing it to
He's
get it
pulling
back.
it back.
I'm trying to sing the
pulling
melody
it.
to get it out. Anybody out there? They gonna take me home. It's a damn cold night. You know that song?
In a big blue world.
That's not the song I was singing. That's not even close.
In a big blue world.
What are you singing?
That's from Nemo.
Is it really?
It's from the Nemo ride in Disney.
Oh, never
it's
been.
It's a good ride. There's an aquarium in Epcot.
Is there really?
Yeah.
I haven't been to Epcot in 6 years.
I would go to Epcot like 4 times a year. So
How do you deal with the crowds?
what do you mean?
How do you deal with
Don't
the
go on a
crowds?
weekend.
But even still, there's crowds.
No.
What do you mean no? Of course there's people there.
No.
There no matter when you go, it's
You live
gonna
in
be crowded.
Florida. There's people everywhere.
I know, but
Have you been to self checkout at Target lately? Oh, God. How do you deal with that? It's the same way
with anger.
Yeah, the same
Anger
way.
and
Dude,
disdain.
okay, the self checkout at Target has been unbelievable. They have 14 registers. There's 1.5 registers going, and then there's 4 self checkouts. One of them only takes cash, and then the other one's out of service, and there's like 40 people in line for
It
it.
literally like wraps around, and most Targets have a Starbucks now. At the one we go to, the line for the self checkout wraps around to the Starbucks.
And it starts
It's
going down towards the
unbelievable.
clothing.
And then you may say, well, you could just get it to the regular registers. No, you can't, because those are the people that are shopping for 2 weeks worth of groceries, a baby they don't have, and their friends' family's 40th family
Yeah,
reunion.
they got like 3 shopping carts.
Yeah. So it's like, and God bless them. God bless them. The cashiers are always
suck.
like 90 years old. Friendly as can be. But they move like molasses. They got molasses running through their veins.
In a big blue world.
A big red world. A red and beige world.
I love Target.
Who doesn't? Target, we've talked about this before, but Target has
Elite. All right, so
spell.
what would the 6 topics be? If we were to break them up into 6 episodes, because we could still record it once a week. You know,
just change our shirts in between everyone.
every week.
I mean, you can't just have the same shirt on for 6 videos. That's what I did. Yeah. And a couple of if you don't know, follow us on Instagram. I do drink and snack reviews. And in a couple of them, they were on the same day. I just changed my shirt.
Look at you.
Content creator here.
Yeah.
I'm an influencer.
He gets it.
I'm an influencer.
Every so often I go to a nice place and I just throw it up on the fucking shit.
It's just things and stuff, dude.
Things and stuff, yeah.
Things and drinks.
So I'd say
Drinks and
music.
stuff.
Music, right? Music, games, food. Music, games, food.
That's 6 right there. Music, games, food. Music, games, food.
We have 2 segments a week on food.
Music, games, and food.
Music, games, food.
We do food.
Working
and the
out.
after effects of food. Oh, I can get into working out.
What's your least favorite exercise?
Lunges. Can't do them.
Really?
They hurt my toes and they hurt my knees. Can't stand them.
I need to start squatting more.
I have started doing legs more often, and I have started squatting again.
So I have a newfound hatred for single leg press, though. That's for sure.
I actually like single leg.
I don't mind it, but I didn't realize that 180 on one leg was a lot.
Yeah, you gotta stay in your lane. You gotta figure out where you can go.
Well, because my thinking was, oh well, I can max it out with both legs. I should be able to do 2 or 3 plates, and boy, was I fucking wrong.
Yeah.
Man, my whatever the muscle that runs
quad,
I guess the quad, whatever's the front and the back.
The front and the back. You're pointing to one thing, so it's your quad,
but
in
I can't
front and your hamstring in the back.
Yeah, well, I guess those things, and the fucking it's from the top of my hip to my knee. I just feel the burn.
Yeah, man.
And then it's like the tip of my ass cheek.
Yeah.
The tip of my where the
it'll
where
do it
the
to you.
ass cheek meets the thigh, and it's tough. What's another workout I hate? Then it had me doing supersets.
Yeah.
Had me doing barbell curls and superset with tricep pushdowns.
That's
pull
gonna
downs.
get you a naughty pump.
Oh, I was swollen. I was so
you start
fucking,
walking around like this just because you can't move.
It
That
hurt.
was me today. I was fucking.
No, today's a rest.
Juiced.
So we use an app that Dom actually put me on. It's an app called Beastly.
Shout out to How to Beast David.
Yeah.
He's a YouTuber that I follow. I don't really watch his content because it's like a lot of it is focused around the dudes who can't talk to women, and I'm just like, I don't need this information. 1, because I have a lovely girlfriend. Shout out to you. And 2, I'm just naturally charismatic. I said it wrong. Charismatic. Damn it. This is why I need his videos. No, I actually found him through.
Why is your name Jasmine? Like the rice? Okay, so one time Dom and I, we were at a bar and we were we had a couple drinks, right?
Man.
And there's a bartender. there was a bartender named Jasmine. And he goes, what's your name? Jasmine, like the rice? And she's like, no. Jasmine, like Aladdin.
Because there was another person there that you made a similar joke about. It was like, I don't remember their name, but they were like, this is my name. And you were like whatever, what have you, whatever it was. And then, look, man, I eat jasmine rice every day. Every day. And I thought it would be funny.
What was her name? Jasmine, like the rice? And she's like, no, like an Aladdin. And it was just the biggest shutdown. It was the biggest. It was so funny.
It was a long time ago, man. It was a couple years ago. So
it was hilarious.
It
was utterly hilarious.
It was pretty funny. That was some
cracking.
Office humor.
I was cracking.
If you don't watch The Office, you wouldn't have found it funny.
Jasmine like the rice.
Dude.
What did he say?
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are. That's funny. It was.
She walked away.
She did. She really did. She walked away.
I don't think she came back. And
no, we had a different bartender after that. That was pretty. That was a good.
Now that we mention it. So back to workouts that you don't like. What's a workout you love?
They kill me every time, but I love deadlifts. Love them.
Yeah.
I like shoulder presses.
I like shoulder press.
I really enjoy shoulder presses.
Yeah.
They give me some of the worst pain, like the worst burn. I think a shoulder burn is one of the most painful for sure. Like after a couple sets of a shoulder workout, that tweak that you get over here.
I mean, we didn't finish talking about it, but the Beastly app. So it's really good because like every time I would go to the gym, I asked him for it because I was like, I always do like the same things over and over and over again, and
you do stuff that doesn't do anything for you.
Sometimes, yeah, and so I saw a guy doing it the other day, and I was like, little do you know.
I remember when you got mad at me for telling you that it doesn't do anything.
I mean, I always felt the burn.
I feel the burn.
I did.
It's just because you're moving. It's not actually doing anything for you.
I don't know. Some guy at the gym recommended I did it one time.
I am no scientist, so take what I say with a grain of jasmine rice.
Yeah. So his way to tell me that it was a dumb workout was sending me an Instagram thing of a guy calling it a dumb workout.
Of IFBB Pro, professional bodybuilder.
You're just throwing letters together now.
That's what IFBB.
I don't know.
Man, you don't have to believe me. I am in the realm of bodybuilding a lot. I don't myself bodybuild because I do bodybuild. I build a lot of adipose tissue on my central abdomen because I like to eat a lot of jasmine rice. Anyway, the app is really good because it will track your movements and the weight that you do in those movements.
It caters the workout.
Every week, it'll tell you you either need to do less or more or what have you, and it's only like $12 a month.
It's not bad.
Whereas
considering Netflix is the same price, and this one's actually probably helping.
Netflix is going up.
I think it actually went down because of the ads or something. I don't know.
Gross. I don't pay for it. So, have you seen?
So I'm pulling it up just to show. So my workout for.
Why are you pressing your nose up against the mic?
It's just there.
You can pull it away. It's on an arm.
So the cool thing is though, him and I are, even though both of our things are, yours is to cut, right?
Yeah.
Mine's to cut too, but for whatever reason, it completely, whatever you put in and whatever I put in, it generated two completely different kinds of workouts.
I believe because of the activity. What did you put for your activity?
Like moderately active.
I put very active because I go to the gym 6 times a week.
Yeah, I know, but it's still recommended that I had rest days.
Right. It asks about your workout history too, right?
Yeah, I said I've been working out for a while, like inconsistently, but I have a few years in the gym, like under the belt. Like I've been just in and out, not staying focused. Like if I would have been focused in the gym like 3 years ago, I'd be fucking jacked right now.
Yeah.
But I'm not.
No.
But the app. So my workout for tomorrow is goblet squats, dumbbell shoulder press, lat pull down, dumbbell lateral delt raise, face pull.
I hate face pulls.
Straight leg calf raise, and then planks.
I almost never do calf exercises because I just my calves are pretty yoked, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Which one? The calf raise? I might switch it out.
Mine tomorrow is leg day, and it is.
So, but for whatever reason, it gave him
Oh, yeah.
it gave him a separate days for each muscle group, but it gave me full body every single day.
I'm on the push-pull legs split, which is pretty common. It combines chest and shoulders, back and pretty much everything, to be honest, and then legs by themselves. But my next workout is legs, unfortunately. Leg press, quad extensions, dumbbell Romanian deadlift. Gross. Straight leg calf raise and decline sit-ups. Gross. I am not going to be happy doing that tomorrow. Not going to be happy.
Gotta do 'em. But yeah, so I'm just surprised it hasn't given me like any compound exercises yet.
That's pretty surprising considering it has you doing full body.
I'm surprised it hasn't.
But it hasn't given me any either. Like, it doesn't have me deadlift or squat or
bench.
It had me bench yesterday.
Yeah, like it had me do dumbbell instead of barbell. Flat.
One could argue dumbbells are better because it stabilizes your muscles. It uses more rotator cuff. But
one can argue.
What do I know? I'm just a dude that's been working out for a really long time and is still fat. What do I know?
I'm just inconsistent. I just need a better diet. I think I seriously just need a better diet.
We talked about it before. I think you need to eat more. I'm actually going over this with my girlfriend, Tatiana. Shout out. She started working out last week, and she's getting into just like being better. She had the horrible mentality that nursing has given millions of people, because most of the time they don't get to eat. So they just figure out how to operate off of no food. So she is...
That's what it's like to work at a restaurant, too.
Yeah.
You operate by not eating.
I would get fired so fast, bro. I'd be eating everybody's food. I've done it before.
Well, no. I mean, like, it's just...
Isn't this supposed to come with 10 wings? Yeah. Let me get you one more. I'd be
actually the other day, I was on Flat Top, right, and I put out a steak fajita, and it looked delicious. And this guy Clay goes in the window, and he's like, "Wow, that fajita looks really good." And then like a couple minutes go by, and he's like, "Hey man, you might need a little more steak on that fajita. I had to taste it, make sure it was the right temperature."
And that's the restaurant industry for you.
It is, yeah.
I mean, honestly, there's no way. I mean, you can, but
there's just no time to eat.
You can't blame anybody for being around food all the time and then taking a little sampler.
Just being starving the whole time. Well, it's just like nursing. Well, they're not the same thing, but you're just always going that you don't have time to eat, and then you sit down to eat, and then something happens, and then your food gets cold, and you're just like, fuck it, I'm just not gonna eat. I'll eat later, and then next thing you know, like 6 hours go by, and you fucking didn't eat.
My problem is I put food over everything, so I will never miss a meal. I will say I got to go to the bathroom and bring my food into the bathroom, and if somebody calls me, I'll be like, I'll be right there. I'm in the bathroom, and I will finish what I'm doing. I've done it before. I have no shame. I have a problem, but I have no shame.
I just I just don't eat healthy enough.
You frequent Taco Bell.
It's just easy. And I have kids.
It's the
cheap.
Most easy.
It's
cheap.
The
most easy thing. It's actually not that cheap anymore, bro.
No,
it's pretty expensive. And fast food is supposed to go up because the minimum wage is going up.
Yeah.
So people like McDonald's and Taco Bell are paying $16, $17 an hour to fold a burrito. So my cheesy gordita crunch
burrito
is going to go from $3 to $5 each. And you bet your ass I'm going to pay it, but I'm not going to be happy about it.
No.
Because last time I went, I think I spent like $16 just for myself, and I got like 3 or 4 things. Granted, I don't get combos because I think the soft and hard tacos are just a waste. I'd rather invest in the big ticket items.
Well, I like the drink.
I don't drink soda, so
Just drink energy drinks.
all I drink is energy drinks, Powerade, and water. That's it.
You don't drink Gatorade?
No,
You prefer Powerade?
I prefer Powerade.
I have a red Gatorade in the car.
But you also don't do zero sugar or anything.
Energy drinks.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Energy drinks.
Yeah.
And then occasionally I'll have like a Kelly drinks Coke. So occasionally there's usually like Coke in the house.
Bro,
So
I used to drink. So, are you a Coke or Pepsi guy?
Coke.
I think for me, it's situational. If I have regular Coke and regular Pepsi presented to me right here, I will opt for Pepsi. But if I have all three. Or I was getting to another one. Sorry. Got ahead of myself. I prefer
Dr.
Coke.
Pepper.
Oh, Dr. Pepper over everything all day.
Root beer for me over everything.
Root beer over Dr. Pepper?
Yeah.
Root beer is very good.
Well, I just
wouldn't
grew
put
up
it
on
over
it. I just grew up
Pepper.
on root beer and birch beer. I love birch beer and
I
cream.
grew
birch
up
beer and
on cream soda, Dr. Pepper, and root beer.
People that don't like root beer.
People
Kelly.
will fight to the death and tell you how bad root beer is. And it's like, bro, it's okay that you have horrible taste buds.
Yeah.
These are the people that probably only eat chicken fingers and french fries when they go to a nice restaurant. Or order A1 steak sauce at a steakhouse.
Okay, so here's a hot take, right? Went to Longhorns the other night, and I got the 22-ounce Outlaw ribeye. I ate everything. It's bone in, 22-ounce ribeye, medium rare, of course. I got a loaded potato with it and a Caesar salad. Kelly got a loaded mash and corn with a 8-ounce
Wasn't there, couldn't
sirloin.
tell you.
And I'm about to put Tatiana on blast. So I ate the whole thing, and the lady goes, "Oh, do you want any steak sauce or anything?" And the last time I was there, I was like, "Well, shouldn't need steak sauce if the steak is good," which is true. But I hadn't had A1 in a long time.
Bro,
A1 is
continue.
such a
It
good
is-
sauce.
it is elevated,
It's
bro.
so okay.
A1 is elite.
It is, and I got it, and Kelly's like, "Oh, I've never had A1," and I was like, because she was a vegetarian and
Yeah.
vegan for a while, and I was like, "Oh, try it. It's really, really good." And I poured some on mine, and for that specific meal, I had the A1. But usually, I will not put A1 on my steak if you don't need it. But I forgot how fucking
Bro,
good A1
steak
is.
sauce is
It
an
is
elite
A1.
condiment.
It's
but
A1.
the discourse comes in, and like he said, if you go to a decent steak place, it's almost like
It's an insult.
it's like putting hot sauce on your food that somebody cooked for you that's not supposed to have hot sauce. People put it on because they need the flavor.
Yeah.
If you have a very well cooked steak, you don't need steak sauce or any condiment. God forbid you put ketchup on it. Let's not even get into that.
Why'd you bring it up? Somebody's gonna
Because
go
I've
home and
seen
try
it.
that.
I've seen it.
Who?
Not nobody that I know
okay.
personally. Nobody that I know
Like,
personally.
stop talking to them.
But I've seen it, and they just smother. They get it well done and smother in ketchup. It's like, well, here you go. Here's a
I'm gonna
tip.
go home and cry.
Maybe if you don't get it well done, you wouldn't need the ketchup. But that's just me. But it, like he said, it's an insult if you put an.
If you go to a really, really nice steakhouse, I'd say it's like if the minimum cost for any steak is $20. I'm talking about like if the cheapest steak on the menu is $20. Like I'm talking about like a 6-ounce sirloin is $20, and you're getting a ribeye for like $50+. Chances are, you should not ask for steak sauce. It's very insulting.
It's okay if you do, but like not really, because like we said, A1.
It's a
is
flavor
elite.
thing. A1 is a great sauce.
It's
like
elite.
it's. I will fault nobody.
Put it on some ground beef and mashed potatoes.
So good.
Oh.
But here's where I'm about to put Tatiana on blast.
Oh boy.
So while we were at Longhorns, I was drinking Jack and Coke,
Okay.
and they put the Jack and Coke in this amazing stainless steel mug. Kelly stole that shit for me.
Well,
Kelly's
let's not
stole
say that. I'm gonna bleep that out for you.
Kelly
relocated.
Kelly relocated.
Kelly relocated the mug, because
It was a nice mug.
look, in my family, honestly, and everybody that I ever know, if you go to their house, chances are they have
An IHOP mug.
chances are they have a beer glass or something from a restaurant that was nice, and they just
souvenir.
forgot to leave it on the table
Yeah.
because it's a nice mug. One of my favorite coffee mugs is from the place with the stuff, First Watch. It's a great mug. It fits the perfect amount of coffee. It's a nice shape, but you have to have a way to relocate said mug to your cabin. And most of the time, now don't get me wrong, my cargo shorts will fit it, but it's just a little suspicious when you're walking out and your pockets flapping with a big old glass in it. Come on. But there is a subspecies of the human race that normally carries around large bags. And what can you fit in large bags? Large bags? Glasses and mugs.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if one of these subspecies of the human race decides it's unlawful to relocate said glass or mug, to me, that's a strike. That's a strike. I'm just saying. Just saying. Now, you are now the proud owner of a nice steel mug.
I'm bringing it to Weekend Warrior.
He's bringing it to Weekend Warrior.
Yeah, it's that nice. It's like a stainless steel quality. Like you could hit somebody over the head with it.
I'm gonna.
you could.
I'm gonna need a picture when you get home.
I got you. It has the icon.
Funny you say that. I'm actually looking at a mug on Etsy to bring, because I can't bring the 32-ounce mug again.
Oh, you're gonna get thrashed.
I was just getting absolutely demolished. And the people at the bar at Weekend Warrior, shout out to Weekend Warrior, it's only a couple of weeks away. I'm bringing the camera. Are we going to vlog? I'm going to try. Is it going to be successful? Who knows? But the attempt is going to be there. So be on the lookout for that. Don't get your hopes up, though. Mm-hmm. The people at the bar at Weekend Warrior were filling up somebody else's mug, and then right after filling up mine, and it was taking like triple the time. And they would just look at me, and I was like, are they going to say something? And nobody ever did. So I was just getting massive quantities of beer in every cup. So by the end of the night, this guy was probably on like 6 or 7 beers. We were going hard. I was on like 18.
I don't know. I was drunk as shit too.
Yeah,
dude.
we were.
I was fucking.
Everybody
drunk.
there was sloshed. It
I'm
was
gonna
a
bring
great
a
time.
flask.
I'm just gonna stick to.
I actually reached out to the. There's a sword I want on. Actually, I went on to LARP distribution. They have tons of swords and daggers.
Oh yeah, they
available.
restocked.
Yeah, like super cheap too. Like $20 dagger, $30 sword.
I have one on the way. A dagger.
So good
to know.
I looked at them, but I asked an Etsy shop because there's a really nice black and gold long sword with a raven motif on it that I really like. But that's the one that I don't know if it'll get here in time for said Weekend
Did you
Warrior.
ask for expedited shipping?
I asked them if I ordered it, would they be able to get it to me before the 20th of October? Need it here by like the 18th.
Yeah.
Latest.
Ever get back to you?
I just send them to that today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are trying to add in
I'm
small
also
arms.
I also found a mask. There's gonna be a masquerade.
A masquerade ball.
Yeah. I found masks on Etsy. They're like $20. Pretty cheap.
I don't like those kinds of masks.
So it's a freaking. Well, you're not Dom. You're Revan. It's different.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you gotta bite the bullet.
Have you figured out your name yet?
It's probably gonna be one of those that I sent over. I don't know which one.
Got to work on it, dude.
Well, I sent it. I asked for your opinion, and you said, "Well, I like Garrick," but that's the one I use, and I was like, "Okay, well." I
I realize in the way I wrote that, I I was trying to like
Dissuade
reserve
me.
it.
Yeah.
But also
I
at the
might
same
just take
time,
Gurman.
I approve. Gurman?
You don't like Gurman? I like that.
Gurman the Old Hunter?
They might not know that.
That's the first thing I don't care if they know that.
What about Garen?
Garen is pretty cool.
I like Garen.
You just gotta have something that you know is your name.
Well, the main reason I said those names, I like the Aiken too.
Aiken? Like my Aiken joints? Like Clay Aiken?
That's funny. Never mind. So I like Garen. Let's use Garen because it's close enough to my last name. So if you yell out Garen, I'm gonna be like, huh?
We bring this up because last year
I used a
picked a
name
name.
that's a good name, but is a name
it's
that
one that he's never used before, and we were on the battlefield, and I was calling out to him. Like
a lot of the names are just too high fantasy, and I can't use Zane because the fucking main person of the whole thing is named Zane.
Is it really?
Zane, the one that's running everything?
But he's not really in game anymore. He's game master.
He's part of the Sea Lords.
Yeah, but he's not actively playing.
His name is Zane.
Fair enough.
I don't want to be like, hey, my name's Zane. And they're like, oh, his name's Zane too. And I'm going to be like,
Could be
Oh.
Richter.
Sphincter.
Just be Zach.
I don't really like Richter.
I don't like Richter either. Be Zach.
No. It's not fancy enough for me.
It's a character in Final Fantasy.
They call me Cumulonimbus Cloud.
They call me a nice breeze of wind Squall.
I'll probably do like Garen.
Garen's not bad. Gurman just
I like Garen.
seems old and decrepit, or too akin to vermin. You're not a rat.
Gurman the Vermin Slayer.
Well, do you really want to be known as a vermin slayer? He's a house cat. He's a farm cat. That's what he is. His persona is a farm cat.
I like Garen. I'll probably just stick with Garen.
Just gotta put it together. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. What are we looking like on time up there? I can't see. My old eyes.
An hour.
An hour.
An hour and 3 minutes.
Oh, well, perfect. Well, it seems like a great place to wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for tuning in again after all these times, or if this is your first time, thank you for tuning in to this
Thanks
one.
for being here.
We are trying to get back into the groove of recording.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
There's just stuff. There's
a lot of stuff
a
going
couple roadblocks that have thrown us off the path, but we're getting back on it. Make sure you follow all of our socials. I'll put them in the description down below, in the podcast description on Spotify or what have you, wherever you listen to your audio files. And until next time, my name is Don. I like to talk about things.
I'm Zach, and I talk about stuff.
And together, we make the Things and Stuff podcast.
Oh, the things. What was the name again? Zachanik
Garpoli.
Zachanik Garpoli coming at you from somewhere
South
in Eastern
Florida.
Europe. Check out NordVPN.
Sponsor us for real.